Some of that should be whack on freestyle. People like it. They like that whack shit. They know it's real.
It's not just whack shit. It's also the steps involved in how you get started.
Yeah.
Like all these people that get successful on doing their stuff.
Your success on camera.
Yeah, they want to know how to do it themselves. Like that's all we've ever done. When we were like pioneers out on the range and in the plains, like when we first colonized the United States, like we would exchange anytime a traveler came by, we would just exchange information about life. Like we would try to figure out ways to survive. And we would trade tips to each other, like out in the pioneer days. Like that's why big families that get together, all the wives are in the kitchen and all the men are outside doing something or like in the living room watching football or whatever, and you'd be just talking about life. And that's what people want to know about. They want to know about life. They want to know like what's going on with you.
What if I don't want them to know that?
Well then,
I want to just be unflawed on camera.
But that's where the power of the beast comes in, because that's your alias. That's the character you're playing. It's not necessarily all of who you are. It's just
that's all I want them to see.
That's exactly. The gods represented eternal truths. So whenever you talk about war, you talk about Ares. So the god of Ares is really strong in society right now because we're at war with each other with tribalism and like all this xenophobia and stuff. Like people are worried about groups of people getting together and those groups going to war in society. And that's where you get like shit like nowadays there's like accents people have represent where you're from. If you're from the same place, you're part of the club. Like that's even its own tribe, just speaking a certain way. And people recognize it whenever they talk to a person that speaks that way. They're like, oh, like actually, you know, country people are pretty cool. I hang out with one all the time. He's fucking crazy though. Country guys, they do anything to stay entertained. He be out having adventures and shit.
You gotta label what most people look up.
Yeah. Hey, we can start freestyling. I just wanted to know if y'all wanted to go on camera with it, or we could just have like a banner playing. Like right now, I got Elude Stalwart playing, so they don't even have to see. That's my character. My character is somebody who's stalwart, steadfast, and he's ready. But my character is also elusive. Like he's kind of flaky sometimes, but he also eludes like presence. Like sometimes I'm disembodied voice man playing a video game. Like that's the cool thing about having that character you could play.
They got in the comments like, so you ain't got no camera.
I got a camera, I can turn it on. It's low res, but like hell yeah. That's why you got to take everything they say with a grain of salt. Some of them try to be buddies with you too. They try to be really friendly and they want to start doing stuff with you. And that's cool, but like that's where Elude comes into play. Like I really got to do my own thing, but I do appreciate my fans and everything. Like the people who do care about my channel, my content, I look out for them. Like I try to
follow it, so you gotta be friendly with them.
Yeah.
In order to keep them.
I had one guy. He went out of his way to give me a game key for our cousin Micah. I was trying to.
Right now, or what?
Yeah, we're on the Elude Stalwart channel on YouTube.
They can hear everything right now.
They can hear me talking to somebody. I don't know if they can hear y'all really well.
No, they heard my
If I stand next to y'all, they'll hear y'all.
Staring at the damn.
If we get the freestyling going, I can just. I put some music on. And,
That's that crazy. He wears pants in the cup.
You talking about like having music in the earphones playing?
Nah, you talking about playing music out loud type of shit?
I could play it out loud, or we could do
I
earphones.
don't wanna be the only one rapping and echoing there.
You hear people talking in the back. That dude's garbage.
We don't even know what beat he's on.
All right,
You ought to have to go chunk up.
y'all want to beat?
Hey, listen to this. This is what I was rapping to. Let's see if I got it on.
I gotta play the music out of the computer though, so it's like the only downside. My speakers aren't super good. Yeah, you could do that. Actually, the less they could hear the song, probably the better for us too. Because if we hear this, no. Yeah, that's true. I could play it from the computer then. I can make the audio source. Okay.
at the same time.
Let me see. I'll do the
They
Bluetooth.
just hearing you rap just acapella. It's kind of whack.
Okay.
Unless you know, one of them poetic code motherfuckers.
No, y'all know about this. You go ahead. Turn it on.
Don't know that.
Actually, I should probably even cable in. Let me cable in. We've done this before. Let me cable in and we'll get super good internet.
That's my phone today. I'm gonna get some text messages and I'm see what's going on. That positive, you better hit it on the phone and text messages.
And if it does anything, or if it goes anywhere, it's like dropping a quarter in a pond. You're wasting that useful energy for a wish, or you're wasting it for something that's not necessarily a bad idea. I don't know if they can hear us anymore. Hey, can y'all hear us? Hold on. Testing. Okay.
Ain't no telling what's gonna come out my mouth on freestyle. I just freestyle.
We'll just record ourselves offline, and then we'll watch it back.
Oh, nice. Now we can do that, right? That's how.
That'll let us.
Shit.
That's how. That'll.
Videos we record and then throw them online.
And
Not
then
just live.
you could edit it too. So
Yeah, it's getting live, man.
Wow, we can get live until we can do these shits. Is what he's talking about.
I got all kinds of shit like that we did on
Nah,
my
that was back
computer.
in the
What we
day.
do with it? Nothing.
No, because
We ain't even listen to them again. We just did it.
who was here though? Was it me and
It
you?
was just contact. Yeah, me and you.
I
Is it
Right in the
content?
camera?
Yeah, in front of the camera.
I never did nothing in front of the
You
camera.
lying. I had it on that laptop right there.
Well,
I
I
had a
did
whole bunch
some,
of videos
but
we
I didn't-
just did in front of the camera.
I was never in the camera. I was like on fucking.
No,
you
you
know,
was in camera on the
Like
a
face
lot
up
of
here?
it. Not all in the face. We was sitting like the camera was over here and just saw us sitting down freestyling and shit and heard us freestyle.
Oh yeah, like we about to do. Or what?
Yeah,
No, I don't remember this shit.
cause Nick's the one that set me up with that damn program. All I did was just hit record.
You did
They
it
just
live or just?
Nah, it was just
recorded?
record. I saved all that to the laptop.
I'm thinking
I had a
about
lot of videos, a shitload.
Alright, that's cool. Fuck it. You know,
that's what's cool about being live is you could just have it.
But all my laptops fucking breaking. I don't never keep shit. So
Because you
I
be
ain't
looking
never
at
got
porn stuff on there. Yeah.
No, cause I got a little kid.
Little donkey dicks.
Yeah, he's kind of hard on computers.
He put them on that little ass stand and drop them like 4 or 5 times.
Testing.
Backdoorbangers.com.
Okay.
That's what you want to hear.
Sorry about that. We had to move the mic.
No, I'm talking about the police coming from the back.
He recording right now.
All right. So.
That's the first thing they heard when you press record. You do.
Yeah, man, everybody going to that site.
Where is this at? Damn.
We're talking about doing a recording, and then after the recording, we're going to see how it looks, and then probably come back with the live session. All right, guys.
And that was live.